Move to part 2, interfaith marriages. I did a survey and found that 38% of our Garbings married to Abrahamic. I hope there is no surprise to you. I was invited to radio show and presenting. One of the technicians, she was sitting there, she was very much attentive to my presentations, and after that she cornered me, Sefak Maya. And she's a Muslim, and she says, I'm wondering how about Muslims? I say, you want to do the joint project? So we both did this survey together. We thought that Muslims will be hardly 5%. When we opened the data, 45% of Muslims marry to non-Muslims. And it's a Sefak Maya, she is a proud Muslim. Now you may say that 45% of Muslims marry interfaith. Wrong. Probably I will say that 90% of people who married to these Muslims in America, they converted. So for Muslims, it was within faith marriage. So now Muslims always claim that Hindus has hierarchies, class systems. Because they are in Islam, everybody are treated same. On Muslim, the lowest are those atheists and LGBT, forget it. In Islamic world, they'll be in deep trouble. So those are the lowest class. Then Hindus, they believe in God, but they are confused people. They are polytheists, and they have to be changed to right believer. Then there are people of books, that's Jews and Christians. So Hindus must convert to marry. If it is a Christians or a Jew, they don't have to convert, but they have to make sure the child is raised only in the Islamic faith. And then on the top, Muslims, they are the ones who are going to go to heaven. Again, within that, there are Shias there who will be, but Sunnis are, I don't want to get in that one. So, Hindu-Jew marriage. Let's see, we will go through now variety of combinations of marriage, and you will know the complexity of the issues. It's all over. Jews will say children must have breasts to announce the child as a Jew. All children must have circumcision. Jews I found that they are very open-minded in colleges, and it's not a big issue unless they are really fanatic to begin with. They will tolerate Hindu way idol worshipping for a while, but it's possible that after a while they start feeling, oh no, this is idol worshipping. It's just too much for me. So problem may come later on. Now I'm giving you 3 Jews Christian marriages. 2 I have no problem, and like this one. Ivanka Trump converted to Judaism to marry to Jared Kushner. They are happy. I have nothing to say for them. Chelsea married to another Jew. Chelsea is still a Christian Methodist. She says, I'm not going to convert. She says, so be it. And they are still happily married. So both scenarios, I have no problem. They are happy, things are working for them. What I have problem is this one. That Joseph, a Christian, he says, I'm so Christian. And Rebecca, real Jew, so she says, you have to convert to Judaism. She said, why not? I love you. Converted. They have a child. Now Joseph heard, this is my daughter. So he took a reporter from TV, took the daughter to church and get it baptized in front of TV. And it becomes a very sensational news. She filed a lawsuit against him because husband and wife both are Jews, so child should be Jews. Versus you cannot have 2 labels. You cannot have a Jewish label and this priest as well as this baptism. That's no. So I'm telling our kids, don't be like Joseph. Don't try to please your lover, whatever, and do what you don't mean it. If you mean it, go for it 100%. But don't later on have a realization that, oh my God, no, that's now because then you're going to create trouble for both the couple as well as both sorts of families. So it's a mess. Let's look at Muslim Christian marriages. In Quran it says you have to have only faith in Allah. Jesus, that is the son of Mary, was no more than an apostle. And I won't bore you to each and all. Basically, Quran says that Christianity, if it is a fundamental belief that Jesus is the son of a God, that's a monstrous spiritual. That's invalid thinking. Shahada. How many of you know what is Shahada? Okay, few things. Shahada is the way to convert to Islam. And you know what it takes to convert to Islam? You just have to go to in front of Imam and say, La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. If you say these things, you are Muslim. That's it. It just takes 2 minutes of time. Before marrying to Muslim, you must be converted to Islam, and then only you could have Islamic nikah. There is no single imam in this world who will perform Islamic nikah wedding, even in any corner of the world, without converting the Hindu to Islam. Baptism. What is baptism? Baptism is to repudiate formal practices of Islam and live with Christ forever. So if a true Christian and true Muslim wants to marry, no way. Hindu-Christian marriage. That's probably many of us may have experienced. About a third marry to Christians, as I said, and if it did not happen in your family, it may happen, or to your neighbors. There is no Catholic church who will perform Hindu wedding for a Hindu without a prenuptial agreement. You have to sign an agreement, and it's on my book, page 71, exactly what agreement you have to sign in. And probably, I have feeling that most Hindus married to Christians, they let their child baptize because they feel that we have our rituals, they have theirs, it's just deep in water, how does it matter? So Hindu don't see as a threat that your child getting baptized and all that. But I don't have data, it's just my personal feeling. This is a good example. Think how much pain and suffering some 24 years old Maya may be going through. She's writing me that she is in love with this boy. Both are very open-minded pluralists, they don't care for all those things. And they are open to edges. But as soon as parents got involved, parents says only one request. We have a tradition to marry in church. That's a simple job. Church is telling Maya to convert to Christianity. And further to write that prenuptial agreement. So she's coming to me that, what should I do? So I give her all those, make up your mind. If that's what you want to do it. So now church is telling to the parents, the in-laws of Maya, or potential in-laws of Maya, that if those Christian parents, if this Maya doesn't convert and if their son goes and married by civil wedding, they will take away the rights of Holy Communion. They will kick out the parents from the church, which is so important because they want to go to Jesus. And now they say, no way. Plus, they have a burial site there. And they're going to take away a burial site. Sorry, no more. No more. Now think of this 24 years your old daughter, she's totally confused. All the pressure on her. She cannot explain this to her parents that what should I do about it? Because probably the parents doesn't know. She cannot go ahead to talk to her Pandit ji, namaste. ये मेरा प्रॉब्लम है क्या करूं? हमको क्या पता शादी करवा देते हैं हम तो. That's only Pandit knows. Point is, who is going to guide her? She's so confused. So after all those, it's on page 897, it's on the book, you read it. And there are so many examples of like that. They are so helpless, they don't know what to do. There are so many comes to me and says, I'm willing to die, I'm just so depressed and unbelievable. It keeps on going on and on. 1,200 cases. Hindu-Muslim marriage, you know it well, Shamila Tagore converted to Islam, changed name to Begum Ayesha Sultana. 3 kids, all kids have Muslim names. Saif Ali Khan, interesting. Married to Amrita Singh, she converted, she followed everything. Still, she got talaq. Kareena Kapoor, she says, no, I will not convert. So Saif says, okay. So it's as simple as this, I believe. He says, no, I will not convert. Do what you want to. I won't take baptism. It will delay the things few months. Ultimately, they come back. So it's very simple. You just have to be firm. That's it. No, I will not. But again, with their son named Taimur, we'll see how it goes. I want to convince you that it's not a scripture, but it's the person you're dealing with. That's what you have to, that's the problem. Because scriptures are there. All scriptures, it's immiscible. Even one Hindu to other Hindus, they are not compatible. Because its habits are different. Now, you may ask, hey, my God, my head is already throbbing with all those too much information you gave me, overload. Is it something one line you could remember because I have a short memory? I don't want to do big things. Yes, I have a very small mantra, very easy mantra. You sing every twice a day. You sing it. You won't have any problem in life. And the mantra is no BPS, no BPS, no BPS, no BPS, no BPS. When your son or daughter gets into love relationship, and I'll tell you how to handle it, just say that no BPS, no BPS, no BPS. What is BPS? That's a term I made up. But you must have a circumcision on day 8. You just challenge them. No. That's a superstition. I mean, science. What are you talking about? Baptism. No. We are divine. We don't need. We are not sinners. We don't need to wash our sins. Shahadat. There is only one Allah. Okay, accept it. And Muhammad Rasulullah. No. Keep Muhammad out. I'll accept my Allah only. So Hindus have nothing to gain by this BBS. And if you present this thing to your son or daughter right way, they don't have any argument. They will, follow what you do. The problem is, many Hindus say, well, we have our own ritual, they have their own. So, why you get stuck on it? What's the matter if they do baptism, but then they come to church too? But the problem is, what is the intention? For example, we have so many gods. And somebody comes and says, can you take one more God? Oh, no, come on, most welcome, we'll baptize. But you have to think of what is the thought process behind asking you for baptism. It's possible 10 years down the road you will find it out that all your gods disappeared. Only Jesus did. Was that intention? How are you going to know it? So that's why best insurance is don't even get it. And if somebody really insists, no, I must have a baptism, otherwise I'm not going to marry. If somebody is that religious fanatic, why you want to deal with it anyway? Might as well just put your foot. And if you put your foot, no, we will not have baptism. After 3-4 months they come back. That is possible that person is more moderate. And then what I tell in my website all the time is, in book I'm saying, promise less, produce more. Up to marriage, don't say that. Play hardball. Indians in general are bargainers. Why don't you use the bargaining tricks? Put really hardball that, no, we will not do nothing. And then go to that church every Sunday. And they say, wow, I did not expect it. They will be so appreciative of you. So, promise less, produce more. That's my message. Islam, there is no deity except Allah and Muhammad is apostle. And praying to any other is unpardonable sin. I will say that keep Muhammad out. I will accept Allah. 100% I will pray namaz, I will put on burqa, mosque and everything. But I will not utter a word Muhammad in my life. They will walk away. Once you have a shahada, what is the risk to it? Punishment to be a Hindu after shahada, the death. Muhammad said in Bukhari 984-57 that anybody leaves Islam, punishment is death. So you will not have daring to even go to any Middle Eastern countries because you were Muslim one time and now you are claiming to be Hindu. You are in deep trouble. And why you want to take, unless you have real faith in Islam, why you want to fake convert? I have major problem with fake conversion. If you have true faith, go for it. So bottom line, no BBS, no BBS, no BBS. That's the mantra we keep on singing.